I'm afraid to be myself. I'm afraid to be my authentic self. And I have been afraid for many, many, many years. I just turned 33 last week. And I'm just as afraid at 33 as I was at 23. So that's 10 years. And then you add on a few more years and you do the math. Being a people pleaser absolutely sucks. And it's a waste of life. It's a waste of who you are. I don't always make content for YouTube and TikTok and social media. Not because I don't have anything to say. Because the truth of the matter is, I can pull out my journals right now and I can show y'all the amount of thoughts I have. I can show a screen recording of the amount of audio recording that I have. And it will clearly show you all that I have a lot to say. I can probably make content every single day. But I choose not to because I'm afraid of people's opinion. I'm afraid to be myself. Because people always say, oh, just be yourself, be yourself. And it's easy to say that. But when you deal with rejection or the fear of rejection, it's more difficult to just be yourself. I'll even be transparent with you. One reason why I like to drink alcohol is because I feel like sometimes it's the only way I can feel comfortable in my own skin. Where I let loose and I let my personality just kind of show. You know how people say, oh, I have liquor courage so I can do things when I'm under the influence, but that's deception. Because essentially you're saying that the only way you can be yourself is if you're inebriated or if you're under the influence. That's a lie. But that's a lie I've chosen to believe for many years. That I can only be creative when I'm under the influence. I'm afraid of people, man. I don't always make content because I simply don't want to be judged. You want to know the thing that's interesting? And I'm sure you can relate to this. I judge myself more than God judges me. You probably judge yourself more than God judges you. Because yes, God is a righteous judge, absolutely. But the Most High God, Jesus Christ himself said, I didn't come to condemn the world. Everyone loves to read John 3:16. For God so loved the world, he gave his only son. But if you read the verse right after that, it clearly says that Jesus Christ did not come to condemn the world. Go read about the story of the woman at the well or the woman who was caught in adultery. Jesus Christ said, I don't condemn you. These other people do. I don't condemn you. Now, is he telling us to live our lives the way we want to? No, of course not. But he's clearly saying that he didn't come to condemn us. Yet me, I condemn myself every day. And then I condemn myself even more because I'm like, man, I'm 33. I done wasted all this time. All this time, man. And honestly, it makes me sad that I wasted all this time. And for what? what someone else may think. I'm saying this to say, man, if you're someone who thinks like that, don't be like me. Be better than me. Live your life. Go enjoy yourself. Go and make mistakes. Go and fall flat on your face. Do it. Because at least you tried. You want to know what hell is for me? Obviously, scripture is very clear that hell is hellfire and brimstone and eternal flames, but I don't mean to be disrespectful to the Most High. Please forgive me, but that's not even hell for me. You know what hell is for me? It's if one day when I pass away, I stand before God, and God, the Most High, Yahweh, shows me everything I could have been had I just believed in myself. You could have done all this. Hell, you could have done half of this. Forget all of it. You could have experienced half of everything I have for you. Hell, even a quarter of everything I have for you had you simply stopped giving the F-U-C-K about what people have to say. Had you simply lived your life to please me over pleasing people. How different would your life be if you stopped caring about what people thought about you? How different would your life be if you simply lived your life and existed for the purpose that was put in you? Not what your parents thought, not what your brother thought, not what your sister thought, not what your significant other even thought. You. Don't live your life to please people, man. Because you want to know the thing that's funny? The ironic part. If you live your life to please people, the only person who's going to be unsatisfied is you. You lived your entire life to please other people, yet you are still unsatisfied. That is a sad, pathetic life. And that is the life I've been living for as long as I can remember, to the point where I have completely lost myself. I can make content every day if I really wanted to, but I choose not to because, honestly, I'm afraid to tell the truth. This is what it is. There's no BS excuse. Oh, man, I'm too tired from work. That ain't the truth. The truth of the matter is I'm just afraid to be myself. I seek other people's approval. That's the reason why I haven't been fruitful. I'm afraid of people. I'm afraid to be me. It's not that I don't know who I am. I know who I am. I'm just afraid to show it. I'm scared. I say all that to say, man, as much as, I see a lot of positive comments on my videos and TikTok content, YouTube, and I appreciate it, man. But in my mind, I am nothing. Like, you want to know the cool thing about depression and self-harming thoughts? The cool thing about it is that there's absolutely nothing you can say about me I haven't already said about myself. Like, as you look at me physically, I'm fine. But if you could see the amount of cuts I have on me, trigger warning for those who, self-harm, forgive me. But if you can see how much I've cut myself verbally, you will be horrified. To the point where I've literally prayed to the Most High God to kill me. To the point where I literally told God, you are not perfect because you put me on this earth. Because that was your one mistake. How can God be perfect if I'm alive? Oh man, don't say that. It is what it is. My name is Ken Talk. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Peace.